And now for something I just know you're gonna love. From Millard Caravans, part of their Toura range, this is the 16'9 Toura. They only make two sizes. There's a 17.5 footer as well. This is the pop top version for those who have a height restriction or just want to tow something that's a little bit lower on the road. It's a wonderful van that's built with all the standard Millard care and professionalism. Millard have been going since 1947. That's 70 odd years of experience going into these vans. And you can walk into your dealership or maybe show and be comfortable in the knowledge that you're going to buy a Toura caravan that's got a beautiful combination of every accessory that you're ever going to need on the road. Takes the hassle out of buying a caravan. We've just taken this caravan for a wonderful little trip around the Great Ocean Road and done some off-road work with it as well. It's a semi-off-road unit, but it's got the strength to get through 99% of what anybody ever wants to do. It'll do it. It's not the big rugged off-road adventurer that a lot of people want. If you want that, go and buy a camper trailer. This is a fully fitted caravan with a sensible range of standard accessories. How about I show you a little bit? So right from the ground up, Millard have used their brains and their experience in putting together a great list of features. From the ground up, we're on a solid, hot dip galvanised trailer frame. And it really does show for the long term because the galvanising not only coats the outside for long-term protection, but it also gets inside, so you're not getting that rust forming where you can't see it. All of the Toura range, in fact all of the Millard range, are also built with an aluminium frame, and they have been since 1947. In fact, we're still trading in caravans that were built in the 60s and 70s and are still running fine today. The Millard Toura series also all feature a single section roof, so there's no welds, joins, any of that sort of stuff that can actually wear in the long term and cause water ingress. And don't forget, the Toura series also has a honeycomb floor. It's good, it's strong, it's synthetic, and it's there for life. And best of all, it's all Australian made, and any imported componentry is all locally sourced. Underneath, it rides on the unquestionable Cruisemaster XT 2.8 tonne independent coil spring suspension, which means it just rides like it's on rails, the proverbial. And of course, to combine with that, we're using the DO35 Offroad coupling as well. Also underneath, we've got twin 95 litre water tanks and 110 litres of grey water under there as well. And it's all fully shielded, but it also means you can go into environmentally sensitive areas where grey water has to be contained. All of the plumbing and wiring is well contained and lagged, so you're not going to go ripping out water pipes and finding yourself out in the middle of nowhere with no supply. Hey, look, we're down at the beautiful Cumberland River down on the Great Ocean Road in Victoria. What a great place. We've just had a busload full of kids arrive to enjoy this wonderful place. So if you get a bit of kid in the background, not to mention the cockatoos, the galahs and all the rest of the animals around here, I'm sorry, but that's Australia and it's great to see people out and enjoying it. We're out and enjoying it in our Millard Toura caravans. So where were we? Oh, that's right, I was taking you through the van. Up the front, Dexta anti-sway protection, and we come back with twin 9 kilo gas bottles as standard. This great big toolbox, and that's got an opening side with a slide that you can put your barbecue, it might be your generator or anything else that you want to carry on the road. And doesn't the colour scheme look great? This is part of the standard 4 base colours and 5 individual choices of your decal colours. So you can do it in your own colours, like St Kilda if you barrack for them, or any other combination of great colours to your choice as well. Checker plate, you've got to have that checker plate protection. We've got it nice and high at the front of the trailer where it's going to cop that sandblasting on the road, but it's also nice and high all the way around the sides. Just while we're out the front, we've got a great array of lights to go along with the front and rear spotlights as well, all the way around the caravan. But importantly, under the awning on the side, we've got yellow options as well as white options. And of course, the yellow light keeps the mozzies away. Let's go around the side and have a better look at this great looking unit. Solid wall caravans, of course, usually have their air conditioner up top, but with the pop top, that's inconceivable and impractical. So this one's got the air conditioner down under the big queen bed, which is tucked away nice and neatly. Also on the roof is twin 200-watt solar panels, and they're nice and flat, so they're not increasing your height whatsoever. They're feeding down to twin 120 amp lithium batteries that's securely tucked away in their own compartments down low on the driver's side. We've got the fold-out awning, we've got beautiful Euro insulated windows as well. They look great and they do a terrific job to combine with the insulation in the wall panels to keep the heat out or the heat in, depending on the environment that you're in. We've also got a diesel heater, by the way, so if you're in that cold environment, you're going to stay snug and warm. Up front, there's a big wide tunnel boot that goes the full width of the caravan. That's not unusual to any caravan, but what is unusual is Millard have taken the time to put checkerplate flooring all the way through so it's not going to be damaged, and there's even a drain in each corner in case there's any spillage in the long term. Coming back further, of course, this lovely, secure, lockable security door. It's just great, nice and solid. We've got a picnic table. We've got a terrific Bluetooth sound system with speakers outside and inside. And of course, what caravan nowadays would be out there at all if it wasn't for the external entertainment system where you can plug in your television and watch the cricket outside. How Australian's that? Get a good look at the back of this unit, because that's all you're going to see out on the road, because this Millard Toura pop top's going to be well out in front of the rest of the clan. Look, one thing that you really must see and is vitally important in a semi-off-road or off-road caravan, and that is the wheel clearance and the departure angle. So if you're going through inundations, ripply ground, you got plenty of clearance and you're not going to drag your bum. If the untoward happens, you do have a good solid galvanised bumper on twin support arms at the back, plus the bumper as well. And who could be without an outside shower? If you come back with muddy feet, sandy feet, wash the kids down, whatever the case may be, outside showers are just great. And everybody on the road's going to know exactly what you're doing with these terrific rear tail lights. They're so easy to see, they stand out just beautifully. Well, as I said, 16-inch all-terrain tyres on those wonderful black mags. Don't they look just great? And they're nice and solid on the road. Standard features around this side, of course, the cartridge cassette for the toilet, power in and out, of course, twin lockable water fillers and wind down legs on each corner, heading up to that full width boot. I tell you what, I reckon I've had more trouble with awnings and pop tops over the years than I've had with just about anything else in camping and touring. But this one is a breeze. We've got our special little tool. Very simply, we need to unlock this little hatch here. There we go, down it comes. We need to pull the awning out about 2 feet, just so as it clears the door here. We go inside and we just pull the roof down on the spring-loaded cantilevered system that's in there. It's nice and simple and easy, but we need to leave the door open. These Millard caravans are so well sealed that it'll form a vacuum if you don't leave the door open and let the air out as it goes down. Here, I'll show you. And if you need to get anything while you're on the road, there's still headroom in here. You can get in and out nice and easily, just maybe to make your lunch without putting the roof up. Hey, come in here. There's quite a few secrets. This is no ordinary caravan. Look at this beautiful caravan. I just love the feel of the textures, and the overall flow throughout the caravan for a smaller unit is just terrific. You know what, these smaller caravans, particularly a pop top where I have a carport at home to store it under, really makes sense to me. Just as standard equipment in all the Toura range, we just find some little niceties that make life so much better and safer, including little padded cushions above the doorway so you're not going to go banging your head like I've done so many times. There's pelmets. Look at them, aren't they great? This whole bedding area is just so inviting. I feel like leaning back and having a snooze on this queen size pillow top mattress right now. It's just great. If you're going to make the bed, you can move around either side nice and easily. We've got cabinets all the way around, wardrobes, drawers. We've even got the nooks either side where you can put your iPad, your phones, and charge them at night too through the USB. Maybe a book for us older people. Independent reading lights. There's a great array of lighting all the way through the caravan, so it doesn't matter what mood you're in, there's lighting to suit your activity. Hey, just imagine waking up to that. Look at this for a well-supplied pop-top caravan. It's just got everything, as I said, all the overhead cabinetry as well. Beautiful, snug closures as well, so you're not going to have all your bits and pieces rolling out all over the floor as you're travelling. Little tidy bits like somewhere for your keys, somewhere for your maps and books and all the rest of the bits and pieces. That lovely L-shaped dinette with the telescopic adjustable table just works beautifully. Even for a big bloke like me, I can get my belly in behind there quite comfortably. Have some dinner, have a drink, or do some work. Over the other side, for the size of the caravan, this kitchen has absolutely everything. Except in standard equipment, you don't have an oven. It's the one thing that is an option that I'd probably go for. But for the rest of them, you can have an outside barbecue if you like, but there's plenty of cooking room in here with the single electric and 3 gas burners, plus the grill, all standard. We've got a pull-out pantry up front, and this one's got a couple of little rubbish bins up the front, good set of drawers, and plenty more storage everywhere we look. Look, another pantry back here. The thing that I really like about the entire Toura series is this sink unit. It's nice and deep, it's big, and it's got a good drainage area, but it's also got this single outlet for both the freshwater, filtered water, and the tank water as well. Of course, being a pop top, it's going to be difficult to go to the really big fridge freezer, but this one's more than adequate. Plenty of room for food, and maybe my beer as well. Microwave is standard as well, just completing that whole kitchen setup, which is just wonderful. And there's still plenty of prep room on the bench top, no matter which oven option you go to. Coming back further into this ensuite, it's just a terrific size unit for the size of the caravan as well. Again, instead of having a soft cantilevered doorway, we've got this ripper sliding timber door. Inside, huge big shower, vanity unit, plenty of mirror space, and of course, the toilet with plenty of elbow room. Of course, with all that traveling you're gonna do, you're gonna get a bit dusty, you're gonna get a bit dirty, and you've got the front loader washer down below. We've got the lot, and it's all standard in the Toura series. When the grandkids or the kids, or maybe you're in the doghouse, this table drops down and forms another bed, so you've got that extra accommodation as well. Every caravan is not complete without the BMPRO management system for all your power with the Odyssey screen, which is fully Bluetooth for your convenience. So, when it comes time to wipe out all those city cobwebs or country blues, doesn't matter what it is, it's time to hit the road and enjoy what life was meant to be. Check out the Millard range of Toura caravans. They're complete, they're Australian, they're just rippers. If you want more information on the entire range of Millard caravans, and this is only a sample, you can check out one of your local dealers. There's one in every state, at least one in every state, or go to millardcaravans.com.au.